Hey, all of you beautiful people. Welcome to the Love Affair with Myself podcast. I'm your host, Hannah. Before we dive into today's episode, I just want to let you know that this podcast is designed for my impulsive, ADHD, hot-ass mess bad bitches out there who are struggling with anxiety and low self-esteem. I help you build your self-confidence and find your purpose in life. I hear you, and you're not alone on this journey. So be sure to subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and join our community of support on Instagram. And if you're loving this content, which I know that you will, please leave me a rating and a review to help others who need the support. Okay, let's get into today's episode. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. Today, I want to share a bit of my personal journey with anxiety, how I tried to handle it on my own, which eventually turned into a panic disorder. And I'll also talk about how I've managed to turn things around with a daily routine that helps me stay grounded and calm. Let me take you back a few years. I was dealing with anxiety and trying all sorts of methods to manage it on my own. I genuinely thought I could just push through it and handle it, but as time went on, things got way worse. My anxiety intensified, and I started experiencing panic attacks that were completely overwhelming. It felt like a relentless storm that I couldn't escape. I particularly remember a time when I was in ROTC, which is the Reserve Officer Training Corps for the Army. So I did that in college as a way to commission as an officer into the U.S. Army. And I just remember I would be running at PT or just laying in bed and just I genuinely thought I had sports asthma. No joke. So, but what it was my chest was closing up. I'd get lightheaded and I would pass out, and it was just miserable. And it eventually got worse and turned into night violence, and I would be sleepwalking and choking people out in my sleep, and it was just not good. So I definitely needed a more healthier way to deal with anxiety and stress. So at that point, I needed more support, and I kind of let that go through active duty because I felt like I couldn't get help as far as medication or anything like that goes. There's just a big stigma around getting that kind of help or going to therapy. So after the military, I started going to therapy, and about a year and a half ago, that's when I was diagnosed with my panic disorder, and I've been on Lexapro ever since, and I feel a lot better. It was such a crucial step in my journey, and it's been incredibly helpful to be on medication, and I was finally able to gain some control and start rebuilding my life. But medication alone wasn't the full solution. I definitely needed a routine to manage my anxiety on a daily basis. Over time, I developed a set of practices that have made a huge difference in my daily life. One of the first things I learned was to tune into my body. I noticed that when I was stressed, I tensed my jaw and shrugged my shoulders. So now I make a conscious effort to pause and relax these areas. It's a small but effective way to keep the stress levels in check. Another technique that's become essential for me is deep breathing exercises. So when my chest is getting really tight and I feel like I'm about to lose it, deep breaths help me cool down. And as a fire sign, I tend to get pretty fiery. So this practice is a quick way to regain control and calm my nerves. Eating well has also played a big role in my routine. Lately, I've been obsessed with acai bowls. They're packed with protein and fruits and are just chef's kiss, so delicious. They help keep my energy levels up and nourish my body. And let's not forget about sleep. White noise has been a game changer for me. I use the white noise feature on Spotify, and it's made a significant difference in getting a restful night's sleep. And I'm also a huge fan of melatonin. I swear I can't sleep without that now. It might be a bad habit, but I definitely
need like the white noise and some assistance to go to sleep, but love my melatonin. Building connections with friends, family, and my community has been incredibly supportive. Surrounding myself with like minded individuals who share my entrepreneurial spirit has also been a huge motivator. I've also been incorporating more movement into my routine, like Pilates and walking. It feels amazing to move my body, especially when I'm struggling with depression. Exercise helps reduce anxiety and improves my overall sleep. So, those are just a couple of ways that I've been addressing my anxiety, but here are three ways for you to start addressing anxiety today. So, the first is to practice deep breathing. So, incorporating deep breathing exercises like diaphragmatic breathing or the 4-7-8 technique can help calm your nervous system. So, what you'll do is find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a slow, deep breath to reduce immediate feelings of anxiety. Okay, number two, physical movement. So engage in physical activity, whether it's like a walk, a Pilates session, or any form of exercise that you enjoy. And that's a key word, enjoy, something that you'll be consistent with. Moving your body helps release endorphins, which can improve your mood and reduce anxiety. And number three, and my personal favorite, journaling. Start journaling to process your thoughts and feelings, and writing down your worries can help you gain perspective and identify different triggers. You can also use tarot cards to set a daily intention and reflect how to navigate your anxiety throughout the day. For those of you looking for additional support, check out my anxiety management workbook. This workbook is designed to help you navigate and manage anxiety through self reflection, practical techniques, and insightful tarot spreads. It's a valuable resource for anyone looking to gain clarity and improve their anxiety management. So head over to my website, www.ownmyoutcome.com, and you can purchase the workbook there. And for those of you interested in starting daily journaling and incorporating tarot insights, don't forget to download my free template. It's a perfect way to set daily intentions and reflect on your journey. So, again, go to www.ownmyoutcome.com, and on the homepage, scroll down, put in your info, and bam, free template. That's it for today's episode. I hope sharing my journey and these tips have been helpful. Remember that managing anxiety as a personal journey and finding what works best for you is key. I'd love to hear any strategies or tips that have worked for you. And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends. And don't forget to download the free daily intention template from my website to start your journey today. Until next time, stay empowered and take care of yourself. Okay, bye.
Thank you to my inspiring baddies in this community at Love Affair with Myself. I'll be back next week with more insights, stories, and strategies to build your self-confidence and to help you find purpose in this amazing life that we are living. In the meantime, head over to ownmyoutcome.com to read the blog, which are filled with my personal stories, and download free templates to help you understand your emotions better and build your self-confidence. Take care of yourself and remember that I hear you. I understand the struggles, the doubts, but also the incredible fire within. You're not defined by the limitations of your past, and that's fucking powerful. See you in the next one.